Good morning to everyone. Today we are going to little bit repeat the last class what we have learned in the last class, the molecular symmetry and group theory. Actually, I am not going to teach you the group theory because little bit difficult and it will be taking very long time. But just I will try to make you understand more about the molecular symmetry. And in last class I have shown you these types of figures. That means when we consider any line according to the center of this fly, or if you consider one line just in between or at the middle of this human, or it has just unimolecular single symmetry. This has also single symmetry. It has multiple symmetry. Just if you can define a line from any side, just if you cut by this way, this way, this way, there it has many symmetry, but this has no symmetry. So based on the property, first of all you have to know what is symmetry. Symmetry means similarity. If you do any operation means you can rotate, or you can invert, or you can have a plane. So if you do anything after doing some operation, if it do not change the orientation or structure of the molecule, this is in nature. But if we consider in the chemistry or in some molecules, then what happens? This is our very popular molecule, water. So when we do some operation like as if you rotate this molecule either 360 degree or 180 degree, in that case what will happen? This hydrogen will go into this position if you rotate by 180 degree, but if you rotate 360 degree, that will come back in the same position. That means if you rotate this hydrogen once, it will come at when you rotate 180 degree, it will come here, and then again you rotate 180 degree, it will go back to the initial position. In that case we would say this molecule has two different types of operation or element by which we can change its config. We can have the identical configuration if you rotate by 180 degree two times or 360 degree once. So even we have many more other molecules. So what does it mean by symmetry? Symmetry or molecular symmetry, if you do some operation according to or based on certain mm, point or line or plane, just the molecule will be identical to the previous. So if the molecules are identical, then we will consider the previous and after doing operation that are identical. So these two molecules are having molecular symmetry. So here a molecule, this carbon and this is a molecule having four different groups or atoms attached to the carbon. So if you try to have any symmetry, if you want to rotate this along this carbon and chlorine or any other bond, if you want to rotate, what will happen? This, if you want to rotate 120 degree along this bond, that means chlorine carbon, and if you consider one line just through the chlorine carbon and this center of the carbon, in that case you can rotate by like this way or opposite way, clockwise or anti-clockwise. However, if you do the operation, that means if you rotate 120 degree, in that case what will happen? Just this bromine will take place in the fluorine position, or bromine will take place in the hydrogen position. However, that is not exactly the identical position or identical to the previous one. Therefore, these types of molecule, or if you consider any plane, how you can consider a plane? You can consider a plane along this chlorine, carbon and fluorine. These types of, if you consider a plane or any mirror, just if you consider a plane along this chlorine, carbon and fluorine, and then what you have, just you have one hydrogen and one bromine in the opposite sides, but it do not have any symmetry. So these types of molecule have no symmetry, just only one symmetry you can have. This is 360-degree rotation. So if you rotate the molecule by 360 degree, you will get exactly the identical position of that molecule, or identical symmetry of the molecule. Therefore, these types of molecule has only one symmetry, just rotation by 360 degree, or it is known as later we will show C1, or we can have only one symmetry when we do the rotation by 360 degree. Okay, and operation and element we have mentioned something, and today we are going to show you little bit more examples why you need to study molecular symmetry. In last class I have mentioned little bit. There are lot of chemical properties of molecules, like as the dipole moment, spectroscopic properties like as infrared spectra or Raman spectra. These types of molecule, if you know the molecular symmetry, maybe you have idea about the molecular structure of water. Now, if this water molecule is a dipolar or dipole, if this molecule has dipole or not, if you know if this molecule has the molecular symmetry, like as later we will show the structure of water. Here you can see the structure of water. When the the dipole moment for this water, if it has dipole moment or not. So how we can understand? For that we need to study the molecular symmetry. If this molecule, water molecule, we have how many bonds? Oxygen and hydrogen, there is one bond, there is another bond. So I am showing you just number of the atom. Oxygen considered as 1, hydrogen, this hydrogen as 2, this hydrogen as 3. So if you consider a rotation, if you consider a rotation by C2, what does it mean? This is proper axis. Symmetry element, I have mentioned that the symmetry, molecular symmetry in chemistry describe the present symmetry present in molecules and the classification of molecules according to their symmetry. That means what is symmetry or what is molecular symmetry? That means the molecular symmetry describes the symmetry or similarity which is available in a molecule, and if you have some similarity, then you have to classify the molecules like as periodic table. You are familiar with the periodic table. How we have classified? Based on their some characteristics. So how the characteristics are defined? Just if the molecule or if the atom has outermost shell same number of electron, in that case it will have similar property, like as it can be a metal or non-metal or semi-metal or whatever, or it have if it is making the positive charge, if it is or negative charge or any other thing, if it can form ionic bond or covalent bond, if the molecule is very strong, or if their melting point, boiling point very high or very low or whatever, just it has certain property or chemical property. That means based on the property we have made the periodic table, and this is for the element. But in case of some molecule, if you know some property or if you know the molecular symmetry, then you can differentiate between two or many groups, so that from molecular symmetry, if you know the molecular symmetry, then you can classify many molecules according to their chemical properties. So why we need to molecular study? Already mentioned that for any fundamental molecular symmetry, this is very fundamental, because for studying different types of chemical property, we need to know the molecular symmetry, like as already mentioned that the dipole moment, IR spectra, or different types of spectroscopic study. Symmetry element, that means is a point of reference about which symmetry operation can take place. That means if you do anything, what types of operation, if you see the a human, just if you consider one line through the middle of the body, then this is, you are considering a line, just exactly similar, left side and right side will be similar. So this line will be the symmetry element. In particular, symmetry elements can be identified mirror plane, axis of rotation, both proper and improper, and center of inversion, and many other things. So mainly we consider 5 different types of symmetry elements and symmetry operations. A symmetry element corresponds to a symmetry operation that generates the same representation of an object. So if you do any types of operation based on some element or symmetry element, in that case what will happen, the molecule in previous state and after operation will be exactly identical. The point group symmetry of a molecule can be described by 5 types of symmetry element. As already mentioned that we can have only 5 different types of symmetry elements all over the world. How many molecules we have, we do not know exactly. However, this is millions and millions of molecules, or more than millions. So there are many molecules. However, you can classify or you can characterize all the molecules just based on 5 different types of symmetry elements. What are? Symmetry axis, plane of symmetry, center of symmetry or inversion center, rotation reflection axis, and identity. Most of the case you will find identity. Why? Identity operation, that means there is no similarity. If you do any whatever you are doing, you are not getting any similarity between the molecules. In that case, that will be identity operation. So identity element, just rotation by 360 degree. So this is the simplest one. If you do not find any symmetry, in that case that is identity operation. So just let us consider whatever any types of molecule. Just I have mentioned firstly symmetry axis, that means what I have shown you in the chlorine, bromine and this one, these types of molecule, you have no operation, you can do anything, you can do nothing that to that can give you the symmetry. So if you put the mirror just here, if you put mirror here, that can be one similarity, that means this bromine and this bromine, but you cannot overlap this one, that means this is the mirror image. This mirror image is not exactly similar what we are what it was in the initial stage. That means even if you put a mirror, that is also not giving the exact structure. So this types of molecule has 4 different groups, so it has no similarity. In that case, just if you rotate this molecule by 360 degree, in that case you can have an identity operation, so that if many molecules, those who have some operation or some symmetry, then you can separate them rest of 4, like as we have mentioned that symmetry axis, plane of symmetry, center of symmetry or inversion center, rotation reflection axis, these 4. But if you have no symmetry, just only rotation by 360 degree. In that case you will have the identity operation. So what is symmetry axis? Symmetry axis, an axis around which rotation by 360 divided by n. That means if you rotate the molecule, 360 divided by n, it results in a molecule is indistinguishable from the original. For water molecule, if you rotate 360 divided by n, what is the n? N, if you rotate, we are considering for water molecule 360 divided by 2, that means 180 degree. So if you rotate this molecule, water molecule 180 degree, then what will happen? The oxygen molecule, this is my rotation axis. This is the rotation axis. So if you rotate this molecule, consider if you hold this black line or this axis, just if you rotate this along this black line, then you can rotate the overall molecule. This oxygen will be in the same position, but this hydrogen will come to this position and this hydrogen will go back to this position. Therefore, however, the molecular structure will not change at all. That will be exactly same or identical what was previously. So these types of rotation is known as, we can consider symmetry axis, and this is known as C2 symmetry. C2 symmetry. So what is C2 symmetry? If you rotate by 360 divided by n or 360 divided by 2, then if you get the molecule as indistinguishable from the previous, in that case you will have the C2 symmetry. But what about ammonia? This is ammonia. You are familiar with the structure of ammonia. This is a pyramidal shape. That means if I show you the structure of ammonia, see here, this is pyramidal shape of ammonia. This is hydrogen, hydrogen, hydrogen. So this is, what is the angle between this hydrogen and nitrogen, hydrogen. So if you rotate this ammonia molecule by 120 degree, that will give you the exactly identical structure as I have shown here. So if you consider this ammonia molecule, if I show you by rotating, what happened, I am defining them. This is my hydrogen, hydrogen, hydrogen. So just I am rotating this molecule by 120 degree, like this way. Now see what is the difference. This hydrogen at the right side and top right, and these two hydrogen, this hydrogen in the bottom, this is in the left top. So the angle between this hydrogen, nitrogen, and this hydrogen is 120 degree. So if I rotate this one by 120 degree, what will happen? These two will move to this 3 position and this 3 will come back to the 4. So just rotating by 120 degree, just I am rotating by this way. So what happens? If you see in the same orientation, exactly the same what was previously, just there is no change in its configuration, just change their position. However, the molecule is exactly identical to the previous. Therefore, if we rotate 120 degree, that means this molecule, if I rotate by 360 divided by n, that means 3 times. So 120 degree, in that case the molecule becomes identical to the previous one. So this molecule has C3 symmetry. So 360 divided by 3, that means 120 degree. If you rotate the molecule by 120 degree, in that case you will get just identical structure of the previous molecule. So this molecule has C3 symmetry and the water has C2 symmetry. Plane of symmetry. Plane of symmetry, that means for axis you don't need to have to consider the plane, just you can have one axis, one, it can have only one atom. So if you consider one atom and just only one line, you can rotate all other molecules or all other atoms according to that axis. But in case of plane of symmetry, what you need to have a plane, so that maybe it can have through a mm, atom, or it can have perpendicular to an atom, like this way. So a plane of reflection through which an identical copy of the original molecule is generated. This is also called a mirror plane and abbreviated as sigma. Water has two of them. So let us see, this is a water molecule. So if you have a plane, if you have a plane through the oxygen atom, if I am giving here one plane like as mirror, you can consider this is a mirror or a plane. So if you consider this is a plane and the plane through the center of the molecule, center of the molecule, that means the oxygen is the center, so through the center of the molecule, and this is through the molecule. So if now this hydrogen and this hydrogen are exactly similar one each other, therefore what you can consider, that this hydrogen and this hydrogen are symmetric or similar, therefore these are identical. So this is a plane of symmetry. Even if you put these types of water molecule, let us show you the actual water molecule, what happens. If I have here, no, not yet. Okay, this is our water molecule. Now you can consider this is in one plane. So this is in one plane. Now if you have one mirror, if you have one mirror just in between this molecule, so what is this hydrogen and this hydrogen exactly identical, like as your left hand and right hand exactly identical to, if you consider, if you put one mirror, then you can see your left hand like as right hand. So these are, this hydrogen and this hydrogen position exactly, the bond length, bond angle, whatever, everything is same. So this molecule has a plane of symmetry. Not only this, it has another plane of symmetry. So if you consider this is, this molecule is a planar, this molecule is in same plane. So just this and this hydrogen, oxygen, this hydrogen, these are in the same plane, like as whatever, this is in the same plane. So this is a paper, piece of paper, so this is in the same plane like as this water molecule. So if you put one mirror, if you put one mirror just below or top, so if you put one mirror at the top or below, then you will get exactly same or exactly identical the molecule. So it will reflect similar. So you can replace this mirror image to the water molecule. So that are exactly the same. So it has two different types of plane of symmetry. This is one plane of symmetry along the molecule or atom, and another perpendicular to the molecule. center of symmetry. What is this center of symmetry? Center of symmetry, if I show you the system, if you rotate a molecule, just invert. This is a molecule xenon tetrafluoride. This is a molecule xenon tetrafluoride. Now if you invert the molecule at considering a center, this is xenon, this center. Now if you invert, that means if you invert the molecule, just keep this axis or this point same, just invert. What will happen? This 5 position, if I invert by this way, so this 3 and this 5, that will interchange their position. So rest of them will be in same. So this 5 and this 3, or this is the fluorine, this is fluorine, so they will interchange their position. So that will give you the exact identical structure of the previous one. Therefore these types of molecule can have center of inversion. However, if we consider for benzene molecule, and if you invert this molecule based on the center, so this benzene molecule is exactly identical in every way. So if you consider, or if you want to invert this molecule at the center, what will happen? Just if you invert along this axis, what will happen? This position, this 8 will come to this position, and this will come to that position, and this will remain in the same. So therefore we can, this 8 can go here, or this can go here. So if you rotate inversely, just like see here. Oh, I have another molecule, these types of molecule. Here you cannot have, this is chlorine, this is bromine, and this is hydrogen. So these types of molecule can have only center of inversion. So if you consider, this is the center, this is the center. So if you invert this molecule, just go by this way, I'm inverting, if it is coming identical or not. So just this bromine coming opposite to the bromine, so just inversion. So if you invert the molecule according to a point, and if it gives identical of representation to the previous, in that case these types of molecule can have the inversion, center of inversion, symmetry. Rotation reflection, this is little bit complicated. Rotation reflection, you need to have two different operation at the same time. That means rotation by 360 by n, and then followed by reflection. So I do have some example, but maybe this is little bit difficult, so I'm not going to show you so much. Just remember, it has two different types of operation: rotation, reflection. So rotation by certain angle, and then reflection. If I go for benzene molecule, let us show you the benzene molecule. In that case you can have 5. This is the benzene molecule. Now if you rotate and reflect, first we are going to rotate this molecule. I want to show you the number, otherwise you will not be able to distinguish if it is rotating or not level. So now this hydrogen is numbered as 9, and this hydrogen numbered as 10. So if we rotate C6, that means 360 divided by 6 will be given 60 degree. So if we rotate this molecule by 60 degree, what happens? that will give you these types of structure. This hydrogen was here, so we have rotated 60 degree. So this hydrogen was here, so we have rotated 60 degree. So this is rotation. And then reflection. What is reflection? Now if you reflect through some if you reflect by this way, just if you have one plane or mirror, if you have one mirror, by dividing this bond, that means 1 6 and 3 4, this carbon, if you have one line or mirror just exactly through this, in that case what will the reflection? This 10 will come back to this position. Or even if you consider the reflection through this axis or through this axis, that will change their position, just reflecting. This 10 will come back here, this 11 will come back here. So that types of operation. So if you rotate and reflect, that will give identical to the previous system or previous molecule. Therefore that will be the rotation reflection axis. However, the last one, identity, already I have mentioned. The identity operation, if a molecule do not have any operation, or just you can rotate by 360 degree, in that case you will get the identical operation. So or identical structure of the previous molecule, that is known as identity or abbreviated. So identity, you may have when we symbolize we use E, that is little bit difficult. Identity, it should be I, but we are using E instead of I, because we use I to show some improper. So improper, so we cannot show two different words by same symbol. Therefore we are changing the identity to E. So that is means if you rotate 360 degree, if only this is possible to get the symmetry of a molecule, that is known as identity operation. Now what is operation? Already I have mentioned, if you do whatever you are doing, you are changing the angle or you are getting the reflection, whatever you are doing to get the symmetry, this is known as operation. So I am not going to detail because last class I have mentioned that one. So now we will see some example of groups of some molecules who has the symmetry. What types of symmetry? This is C1. C1 symmetry, that means no symmetry. That means identity. So no symmetry other than identity operation. These types of molecule. This carbon, already I have shown that this carbon is the chiral center and 4 different groups or atoms are attached to the carbon. Therefore this molecule, if you do any operation, rotate by only rotating 360 degree can give you the identical operation of the previous molecules. Therefore this molecule are classified as C1 symmetry or C1 group. CS symmetry group, only one mirror plane. This is a molecule. If you have these types of molecule, if I show you that this is carbon carbon double bond, normally carbon carbon double bond, this is the two bond, so you cannot rotate this bond like as if you have the sigma bond, then you can rotate by like this way, whatever left or any way, but these types of double bond cannot be rotated. Therefore only mirror plane. What is the mirror plane? Already I have mentioned that if you put the molecule just over a mirror or below a mirror, in that case you can have a reflection. Here you can see that this hydrogen, so if you put a mirror through this carbon carbon double bond, in that case you cannot have the symmetry. If you put these types of mirror or axis through this carbon carbon So in that case, this hydrogen and this hydrogen are similar. However, this bromine and this chlorine are not similar. Therefore, these types of molecule do not have any other operation, symmetry operation, except one mirror plane. So if you put one mirror above this molecule or below the molecule, in that case you can have one identical structure, which is known as CS symmetry. That means if the molecule has only one mirror plane, in that case we can have the CS symmetry. Another types of molecule, CI, only an inversion center. That means these types of molecule do not have any operation except the inversion center. What I have shown in the here, these types of molecule you cannot have any other. If you rotate by 60 degree, 120 degree, 360 degree, so only 360 degree give any molecule. Any molecule will give you the 360 degree or identity operation. However, these types of molecule can have the identity operation, just reflection through a center. If you rotate or if you reflect, just center of inversion. So if you invert this molecule like this way, you can have exactly the identity operation. Therefore, this has center of symmetry. Otherwise, it do not have any other operation except 360 degree. So this types of molecule is known as CI, center of inversion. Only an inversion center, few molecular examples. So these types of molecular symmetry, group of symmetry we can have for low group symmetry. But if there are lot of molecules or lot of atoms, in that case we may have very high symmetry. What types of? C infinity V, these types of molecule. Let us consider hydrogen chloride. Hydrogen chloride, these molecules are linear. So if you rotate the hydrogen chloride according to its bond, it can rotate any way. Just if you rotate a pen, so this is little bit different. So if you do not have this cap, what will happen? Like this way, maybe I have, okay, another I have. So this is the hydrogen chloride. Maybe consider this is hydrogen, this is chlorine. So if you consider this is a molecule, so you can rotate any way. By this way I'm rotating, maybe it is not visible to you, I'm rotating just like this way. So you can rotate the molecule infinite number, 1 degree, 2 degree, 50 degree, 30 degree, whatever. These molecules are linear with an infinite number of rotation and an infinite number of reflections. Reflection plane containing the rotation axis. They do not have a center of inversion, but they do not have center of inversion. That means if you invert the molecule, this is chlorine, this is hydrogen. So if you invert, what will happen? They are changing their position, but they do not have the identity, because hydrogen was chlorine was this side and hydrogen was this side. So they have inverted, but not exactly giving the identical operation. Therefore they have C infinity V. So C infinity V vertical. So these molecules are linear and with an infinite number of rotation and infinite number of reflection plane containing the rotation axis. They do not have a center of inversion. Another one, D infinity H. These molecules are linear with the infinite number of rotation and an infinite number of reflection planes containing the rotation axis. This is carbon dioxide molecule. So what about carbon dioxide molecule? Carbon dioxide molecule also linear. So you can have a C2 symmetry. C2 symmetry, that means if you consider a axis, if you consider an axis through the oxygen carbon, through the carbon, so by rotating this molecule by 180 degree, that means 360 divided by 2. So 180 degree you can have these types of structure. By rotating 180 degree you can have identical structure of the molecule. Therefore it has a C2 symmetry and it has a linear structure. So you can rotate the molecule any angle by any angle like as hydrogen chloride. So if you rotate this molecule by any angle along the axis, that means oxygen carbon oxygen this axis, then you can have identity operation, so identical molecule. Therefore these types of molecule are known as d alpha infinity H types of symmetry. TD, this is most but not all molecules in this point group have the familiar tetrahedral geometry. They have 4 C3 axes. Tetrahedral molecule, this is methane molecule. So this molecule can be, if I last class I have shown you the methane molecule. So if you consider this hydrogen, this carbon as a axis, just if you consider this as an axis, so you can rotate by 300 and rotate by 120 degree, and then you can get just exactly similar structure by rotating 120 degree to the axis hydrogen carbon this axis, or any this hydrogen carbon, this hydrogen carbon, or this hydrogen carbon anyway. So most but not all molecules in this point group have the familiar tetrahedral geometry. They have 4 C3 axes, 3 C2 axes, 3 S4 axes, and 6 sigma d planes. They have no C4 axis. So these types of molecule have the TD symmetry and many more. So this sulfur hexafluoride, sulfur hexafluoride, these types of molecule, they have the structure like this way. These molecules include those octahedral structure, although some other geometrical forms such as cube share the same set of symmetry operations. Among their 48 symmetry operations are 4 C3 and C4 rotation. This is little bit more complicated, so I am not going to discuss too many detail. So and I think this is the end of this chapter, and from next class we will be going to another chapter. And today